Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Freedom Reviews, the channel where we review anything that comes on my desk. And right now, I figured it'd be a good time to do something different. I just got in the glorious GPBT keycaps in the Rainforest. My wife really wanted these because she loves that green pattern right here. And I just got her the new Roccat Pyro keyboard, so I also kind of figured this would be a good chance to take a look at that. I don't really feel like doing like a full-on review on this guy because it's pretty basic. Honestly, for about $100, Roccat actually did a pretty good job on it. They basically made a Black Widow. Honestly, little volume dial up here. Only available in linear switches, however, though. And I know that I think they have a 2.0 millimeter actuation on this guy. Yeah, they actually feel pretty good, honestly. And nothing too bad. Nothing like the Vulcan, I can tell you that. The Vulcan is absolutely incredible. But you know what? For $100, you could get something a lot worse. It's mainly plastic construction, so nothing too crazy. Lights are pretty bright. I know they gave it that nice easy shift capabilities on there. So yeah, I think it's a 4.0 millimeter full-on travel distance, 45 gram actuation. So, you know, pretty standard stuff. So nothing too crazy. Anywho, the main attraction here is actually going to be this GPBT Rainforest keycap set from Glorious. Now, I've actually used Glorious PBT keycaps before, and these things are absolutely killer, man. Love these things. All right, let's take a look. Whoa, I don't know what the hell I just dropped, but I dropped something. I just kind of figured, you know, we would go through this whole process and chill out to some music, man. Let's take a look. Oh, all right. Got some goodies. Cool Ascend Glorious sticker. Actually a pretty cool sticker. Oh man, is that Bad Seed Tech? Alright. Ooh, what's this? Like a little... Oh. Fair enough. And then the main set. Gonna put that right here. If you don't mind, I'm actually gonna turn down my music just a little bit here. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is actually from PC Panel. It's a little audio mixer. Love that thing. Yeah, let's take a look. That's really nice. Oh, yeah. I've actually been a big fan of Glorious products as a whole. I have a couple of them. I've tried the Model O wireless. Got the Model D, personally. And then I got the Pudding keycaps that I've had installed on a couple of my boards. Right now, I'm more or less just testing some Roccat stuff, so that's why you see a lot of Roccat gear on my desk. But to my left of me, I've got a lot of Razer stuff. To the right of me, I got a lot of Logitech stuff. All right, well, let's just take a look. I'm going to start with this top row here. See, we got escape at the top left-hand corner here, so I'm going to hit the escape and the F keys. So let's hit it up. Yeah, I was actually using this Pyro for a little bit. Honestly, when I first saw it being released, I was just like, man. It's like Rocket's definitely trying to be a little bit Razer-esque here, you know, with everything that they have. I mean, that said, I mean, Roccat was created by a former Razer executive, so it's not too shocking. Literally, my wife is not too much of a geek when it comes down to this stuff, but like, she took one look at these keycaps and was just like, oh man, I need that in my life. You know, it's not all the time she gets really excited about gaming peripherals and things like that. So, hey, when they say I like this one thing, and like they never care about it before, get it. All right. Oh, those feel so nice. Oh yeah. All right. I wonder what everyone else's preferences is when it comes down to doing this. Do you take off all the keycaps, or do you do it one at a time? Also, I have no idea what song is playing. I don't know what any of this stuff is. This isn't the normal music I listen to. I just don't want to get hit by a copyright strike. So I got some copyright-free music playing. Ooh, you can already see that gradient happening already. I don't know, man. This is kind of relaxing. It's kind of like playing with Legos, you know? Ooh, it looks good. For me, though, I like to kind of pull apart the rows that I'm working on. Makes me feel accomplished once I finish that row. I'm like, look at that. Now we feel a little accomplished. I'm about to just change this song. I think I might. Sorry for the music skip, but I couldn't listen to that anymore. If you guys didn't catch my previous video here, I got the Roccat Pro Air here. That is my main mouse. I absolutely love this thing. I mean, it honestly kind of feels like a Death Adder, which this was my main for the longest time, and I love the Death Adder. And it really feels just like a lightweight, slightly smaller version of a Death Adder. Oh, so nice. I could use either one, though. Though Razer has spoiled me with that charging dock. I also have the Orochi sitting here, too. Gotta do a video on that soon. Honestly, the Orochi is not my favorite. I do use it on my Mac, so like I work it, you know, put it on my work machines and stuff like that, but like that's about all it's really used for. I don't really use it as intended. Well, I guess that is intended. I know a lot of people have been using it as a gaming mouse, and honestly, the sensor placement on it, I just can't use it as a gaming mouse. Ooh, yeah. My wife's favorite color is like a turquoisey kind of green color, so clearly you could tell the second she saw this was just like, whoa. Also, one of the other mice I have on my desk here. It's a Zeiss Rail. Usually have it plugged in, but right now I have a couple other things plugged in right now. Oof. You know what the crazy thing is? Something I can tell you, I don't want to spoil too much because I have a video that I want to make on this thing, is I actually wish I played better with it because I really like the shape. Oh, maybe I got to spend more time with it, but I've had a couple weeks with it now, and I still really don't play too well with it. Then again, you know, I am a pretty large-handed palm user. I don't really think that mouse was made for people like me in mind. But it's so oddly, like, comfortable. You know? Like, I could actually see that thing working for a lot of people. Especially, like, competitive gamers. And if your hand actually can fit that. Don't tell me to almost stand, Apple Watch. How about you almost stand? Oh, yeah. There we go. Look at that. It's coming together. Also, give me kind of a chance to look at the stabilizers once we get down to the shift keys and the space bar. I actually haven't taken this board apart in that regard. Alright, so let's get this number row off. And as I said before, this keyboard is using only linear switches from TTC. So they're not anything that Roccat themselves, as far as I know, actually designed. And you know what? They don't have like the stabilizers, like the box stabilizers actually on the switch. These are just basic cherry connections. Just with the T or the cross, whatever you want to call it, on there. Nothing around it, like the Vulcans do. My one gripe, I would say, though, with the Vulcan is because of how low profile it is. It's really hard to actually find some solid switches on here, or keycaps. Because I was going to put the Glorious Puddin' keycaps on my Vulcan, but, oh, there we go. It's a standard, then. I was going to put the the pudding keycaps on that because I figured with that open design it would look really good with some RGB. But I could get the majority of the keys on there. The shifts were having problems, and I couldn't even put the spacebar on because of the distance. And I was like, well, I'm not going to have a half-assed keyboard. Because if I really have to say, my biggest gripe probably with the Vulcan, especially for how expensive they are, is that they use ABS. They don't use PBT on their keyboards. Which is a little, like, what? Let's get that backspace. I actually really like their font they put on this thing. Look at that. Just says backspace on it. Classic. It's actually really nice. Oh, yeah. Also, if you guys didn't catch my some of my live streams, I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday at 6 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. I was actually talking about how I use my iPhone for a lot of things instead of just using webcams. And Elgato makes an application that will allow you to turn your camera into a webcam. So this is actually my iPhone. I think it actually does a pretty darn good job. Of course, while we're sitting here, I'm also enjoying a fine Next Coast IPA from Goose Island. Two notifications. Leave me alone. All right, here we go. All right, guys, and there we go. The finished product, and I think this actually looks pretty darn good. Glorious, you actually kind of outdid yourself on that. Great board, great key set. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Something that's a little bit different, something a little bit more chill. Not really reviewing any products, just kind of sitting here and relaxing with me. So, like, share, and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll catch you in the next one.